And within these woods, just beyond the edge of our village, many a wondrous creature dwells. Be careful that the mystery does not catch you unaware. Ooh. I tell you the tale of the Lamia hunter, a girl as strong and fearless as she is fair. She turned the tragedy of the great massacre into her battle cry.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. My mind must have been elsewhere. Here, let me help you. Oh, I'm sorry. I have no idea what's come over me. Your eyes are beautiful. I've never seen such a shade of purple. Wait. Sorry, I really think you'd better come with me before someone else notices you and calls for the hunters. No, please. I know you've no reason to trust me, but there's a man just behind you and to the left. No, don't look. Just keep your focus on me. He's just looked over at us, and as long as you keep facing away from him and walk with me, he will be none the wiser. Please. You know, it's a miracle you even made it as far into the village as you did without being detected. Mason must be on duty. Was he smaller? Messy brown hair, almost cinnamon in colour? And he was asleep, right? Yep. That sounds like our Mason. A lot of the boys here want to grow up to protect the village. I personally believe that if we respect the woods, there won't be much trouble at all. Sadly, I'm one of the few who see things this way. Like my sister. Are you all right? You're shaking. Just a bit further. Here we are. Just come here around the side. The front entrance is the village library I maintain, but back here in the workshop, no one will bother us, and we can see about finding you something to eat. If you're hungry, that is. I apologise for the mess. I'm in the midst of some research and I tend to be a bit disorganised. Oh my God! Here. Let me help you get this covering off. You're hurt. Your wing is torn. Is that why you've walked into town? You were looking for help. Here, stay right here. I think I have what we need to patch you up, and I can get you some water to drink. Just hold on a moment. Here we are. Oh, wait, your water. I'm so sorry. Here you are. Whoa. I know you must be thirsty, but please do try to drink slowly. I don't want you getting sick. So, how did this happen? If you don't mind me asking, that is. I don't mean to pry, I just... I'm afraid that I know exactly who you're talking about. My sister. Well, she's my half-sister, actually. She was the one the puppeteer was talking about in the story. Our family was massacred by a Lamia when we were children. I took to books and hiding in the village, while she took a more active stance and helped to found the monster hunters. Focusing mainly on finding the Lamia who killed our family, but a monster is a monster to her. But I love Eira, my sister, but I don't believe that hunting and killing other creatures, even if it's the Lamia who killed our entire family, will ever bring about peace. So I stick to my books and trying to learn as much as I can so that maybe one day I can help to bridge the divide between us. Well, I'm afraid that's the best I'll be able to do as far as mending your wing. I'm sorry I'm not better at wound dressing. If I didn't know for a fact my sister would try to capture or kill you on sight, I'd take you to her. Eira can mend anything. She was always good about practical things like that. She used to pry me away from my books back when it was just her and I. Said I needed to keep my feet on the ground instead of getting lost in faraway lands. No, careful! I'm sorry. I have a system for my research. But, did you see something you wanted to look at? I don't think I have anything about half-dragon tieflings here, but I assume that's what you are, but I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude by making assumptions. Only, you are stunning, and I'd love to know more about your story and your parentage. I simply haven't any books on the subject. Although, now that I'm rambling, I realise you never said that was what you were after to begin with. So, oh, well, yes, I have books about all sorts of things. Not simply the various species that have been discovered. Culture, fantasy, romance, history, ethics. You want to learn about ethics? No, I don't think that's strange. I wasn't expecting that. To be honest, I wasn't certain you knew how to read our language at all. I have a book that indirectly covers morals. It's about a girl who seeks a life outside of her village, and after losing her family, she ventures out to find it. She learns a lot about the ways of the world and human nature on her journey, and, well, it was a favourite of mine, as you can likely tell by the condition in which the book is presently in. I've searched for a long time for another copy, but I'm not sure I'll ever find one. I tell you what, while you're here, you are welcome to it. I think you'd like the story, and you'd be able to learn a lot about the good and the bad parts of human beings. You're very welcome. Now, we should see what we can come up with to eat for supper. Is there anything in particular you like? I'm afraid that even in all my studies, I haven't learned much about your kind. Let's see. My sister brought some venison the other day. I have a bit of that left. Some bread. Oh, and some things from the garden. Oh, here we are. You're welcome to whatever you'd like. Oh, my. You have gone without for some time, haven't you? Food, water. Do you even have someplace safe to stay? Can you look at me? This is important, all right? You deserve somewhere safe to rest, at least while you're healing. Beyond that, I will leave the choice up to you, but until that wing heals, I want you to stay with me. No, it's all right. I won't keep you here against your will, of course, but I want to be certain you aren't having to fight anyone off while you're hurt. There's a cave not too far from here where I grew up. You can stay there if sleeping here with me is too much for you to undertake. You would be safe here, though, believe it or not. I know my home is in the center of the village, but I'm rarely, if ever, bothered, as no one has access. I mean, my sister, but... Shh. Just stay calm. I'll send whoever it is away. Here, come over here. You can climb in here in the wardrobe, and I'll come for you the moment they're gone. I promise. It's all right. I promise you I will send them away. Just stay quiet and I'll return as quickly as I can. Eira, what are you... Aren't you going to invite me inside? Actually, I just need a moment of your time. There's no need for dramatics, Katrin. I need to ask a favour of you, and I know you're not going to like it. Mason fell asleep on duty again, but it doesn't matter because I think I found it. I think I found tracks to another Lamia. And what exactly do you want from me, Eira? You know I don't support this crusade. I need Father's field notes. You know I won't let you take those. Please, Katrin, I need them if I'm going to do this right. You know, he was tracking Lamia before she attacked us, and I know he figured out a way to differentiate them without having to be at risk of falling into their gaze. If you want me to be able to do this and still make it home in one piece, I'd rather you not do it at all, but I know that you're going to no matter what I say. I will let you take Papa's notes, but you must promise to keep them safe. None of your usual carelessness. This is all I have left of him. All right? I promise you, I will return and I will bring this piece of him back, unharmed. Thank you, Katrin. Thank you so much. I expect you to keep that promise, sister. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to hurry her along as best I could. Are you all right? You're trembling again. Here. It's just my hand. Let me help you to the bed. See? There we are. Just take my hand. You can lean on me if you need to. Here we are. What is it? You've gone pale. Right, I almost forgot. It was my sister Eira who did this to you. I'm sorry that you two crossed paths. I've tried for a long time now in vain to get her to see that this is not the way to honor our family, but she insists. I promise you now, no matter what happens, you are under my protection as long as you are here. I think it's time for you to lay back and try and get some rest. I have a bit more research to do, and then I'll sleep as well, alright? Right. Good night, and sweet dreams, Dragon Girl.